What's up, everybody? Welcome to a new episode of the 413 Fit podcast. I'm starting a new weekly segment for the 413 Fit podcast, where simply it's gratitude with 413 Fit. Gratitude with 413 Fit. And this week's gratitude is pretty plain and simple. I am grateful for my spiritual health and my physical health. I'm grateful for my spiritual health because I was saved when I was 19 years old and accepted the Lord, accepted Jesus Christ as my Lord and Savior. And if it weren't for that, I wouldn't be here today to be able to share my story with people. And then I'm also grateful for my physical health, because in 2017 I weighed over 500 pounds. I was at a low point in my life in terms of my physical health. In 2006 I had a blood clot in my left leg that embolized and put me in the hospital for 10 days. I was also diagnosed with type 2 diabetes at the time. And I lived 11 years of my life as some of the most unhealthy years I think I've ever lived in my entire life. And I came to a point in 2017 where I had no choice but to make changes. I had no choice to change how I was eating. I had no choice but to stop being lazy. And I am thankful that God heard my prayers when I was in the hospital in 2017, because I prayed daily for God to restore my health and renew my health. To restore and renew my health. And if it wasn't for God answering those prayers, I probably wouldn't be here today to talk about it. I mean, I was at a point in my life, it basically was life or death. I either give up and not make the necessary changes in my life and do what I know I needed to do, or give in and give up and continue to live the way I was living in terms of my health. Continue to eat the way I was eating. Continue to be lazy the way I was being lazy. So I'm thankful and grateful for that change in my physical health. And I'm grateful and I'm thankful for that change in my spiritual health from the day I prayed and asked Jesus Christ into my heart. And so I encourage you guys to think about what you are grateful for and write them down on paper. Put them on a note card. Hold on to those gratitudes each and every week. As always, thank you for watching and listening to the 413 Fit podcast. If you are a continued listener or a viewer, thank you for the support. If you're new, just a reminder to hit that bell on whatever platform you're watching on or listening on. That way you get notifications when new content drops. And while you're at it, go ahead and subscribe. It's free to subscribe. Doesn't cost a dime. You guys be blessed. Have a great week.